Hello everyone, my name is Beaualexander and I'm so glad that you're here. Today we're going on another thrift adventure. Now I'm going to keep it 100% real with you all. My intention wasn't to take you out on a thrift outing this weekend, but I happened to pop out and do my rounds and I cannot contain my excitement for some of the items that I've sourced. As many of you know, thrifting can be a complete hit or miss. I mean, there's times where I myself will hit 5, maybe 6 stores and won't find a single piece worthy of bringing home. Thankfully, this was not one of those weeks. I was actually able to find some really cool mid-century modern and vintage styled pieces, many of which are designer, and I cannot wait to show you. So stick around to see my finds. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe down below. Leave me a comment, chat with me, and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you're enjoying my channel and my content. And do not forget to follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow. I post pretty frequently, and this is where you'll find more of my home decor and styling inspiration. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first item I saw was this beautiful vintage HAGER ceramic display stand. This piece is $1.99 here at Goodwill and finished in a rich black glaze. It's extremely versatile and can be used as a decorative riser for a vase, candle, statue, and the maker's mark tells me it was made in 1984. Similar styles online vary in price from $55 to $95 on eBay and Etsy. Next up are these mid-century modern styled bronze glass candle holders. They were made in France and have quite a few variations here at this location, though this style was manufactured in the 1960s and has a bauble deco appearance. The set I found was in perfect condition and could easily hold a tapered candlestick or tea light, and for 99 cents each, they're a steal in comparison to others in the market. I've been noticing quite a resurgence of colored glass vases at stores like CB2, West Elm, even HomeGoods. Here they had this eye-catching purple amethyst glass vase. It's from Pottery Barn and originally sold for $29. It's selling for $6 at this location and would definitely add a subtle contrast to any neutral tone space. To be completely honest, I've never given much thought to colored glassware. I can't be certain these were vintage in any way, as they don't have a maker's mark for reference, but I love the silhouette of this set of amethyst cocktail glasses, and at 99 cents again, super reasonable and very retro in appearance. I've been looking for a compote dish or some sort of aesthetically pleasing fruit bowl for my kitchen countertop, and I stumbled upon not one, but 2 of these silver Gorham-styled baskets. These are a true mid-century find, and I'll be honest, I'm not always keen on buying real silver pieces, as most I come across are in pretty poor condition or heavily tarnished. I know it adds character and charm, but when it comes to silver, I really enjoy that lustrous shine. Now these typically vary in price for up to around $70 each, so definitely quite the find. You can never go wrong with neutral colored vases. This glazed ceramic vase was likely handmade, as the inscription underneath was not from a big box storage chain. Ceramic vases can actually be quite expensive, even at more affordable stores like HomeGoods, where a piece like this would likely sell for more than $24.99. At $2, it was definitely worth glancing over. It was substantial in weight and contemporary in style. This marble wine chiller is definitely a score-worthy find. It's a crate and barrel piece that likely sold for over $30 brand new, and it still has the original sticker on the bottom and it's in excellent condition. At $5.99, I'm not sure I can pass up an item like this, as it's so versatile and could essentially be used as a utensil holder or a vase too. Now this is another crate and barrel find. It's actually a wine bottle coaster that's selling for $2.99 here at this Goodwill location, though again, it could easily be used for multiple purposes and function as a candle holder or even a catch-all dish. I need another candlestick holder like I need a hole in my head, but this Rosenthal Studio Linie candle holder from Germany is very unique in appearance. It was designed by the Swedish potter and glass artist Hertha Bengtsson in the 1970s and shaped like a flower. This piece is in perfect condition, another vintage mid-century styled find that I was surprised to see out. If you've watched my channel for some time, you'll know I incorporate a lot of stainless steel and chrome objects into my design. This round stainless steel flower vase was pretty cool for only $2. I actually discovered it was sold by Target for $15 originally, and similar styles are selling on Amazon right now for $30. CB2 ran ads for the focus fluted vase for the longest time. It's since sold out and was very similar in shape to this clear oval-shaped vase selling for only $2. If this piece had that same fluted detail as the CB2 style, I would have definitely scooped it up, as I'm always on the hunt for uniquely shaped vases. This gray-toned Amusa granite mortar and pestle was quite beautiful. I just bought a polished black granite mortar and pestle a few weeks back, but this style was a couple inches larger in diameter. It retails for $25 on Wayfair, Target, and Bed Bath & Beyond, but was selling here for a third of that at $7.99. If you know me by now, you'll realize I'm always quick to source natural stone objects. In the kitchen, a paper towel holder is a must for me, and this marble variation is timeless. The same style sells for $24.50 at West Elm. Here it was only $3, so much more reasonably priced. I actually have quite a lot of plants in my apartment, so plant stands tend to catch my eye when I'm out. Had this piece been in better condition, I would have jumped to buy it for only $5.99. Though it's made of plaster and I'm sure it could easily be upcycled with air-dried clay and a fresh coat of paint. And last but not least was this two-piece soup and sandwich set designed by Barbara Eigen for Crate & Barrel. Had there been a few of these, they would have definitely been worth the $5 investment, especially during these cool winter months as they're so practically and conveniently designed. Now, I do want to preface quickly that it is a bit of a cloudy day outside, you guys, so if the lighting happens to fluctuate a bit, just bear with me. Anyways, let's jump right into it. The first piece that I'm super excited to share with you is this beautiful black glazed ceramic. It's a HAGER Pedestal. Now, this piece was the first piece that my eyes met with when I walked into the store. It was just sitting on an end cap by itself, and it's stunning, you guys. It is stamped with the actual HAGER maker's mark. And it does say that it was made in 1984. This piece is super substantial. I'm really excited because you can use this to display a candle. You could use it to display a small figure. I actually just recently purchased a beautiful Apollo candle from the Busted Gentleman on Instagram, and I'm planning to place that on this and use it in a vignetted area somewhere around my apartment. This piece has no wear and tear. There's no chips, so for its age, being just shy of nearly 50 years old, it's perfect, and I'm so excited. And at $1.99, I saw pieces like this on Etsy retailing for, I want to say it was like anywhere from $55 to $95. So such a steal and a great piece that I'm super excited to have in my collection. Next up, I have this beautiful set of mid-century modern styled candlestick holders. There's actually 3 of them, and they're by a brand. I'm not going to even embarrass myself saying it. It's a French brand. They are stamped with the actual name of the brand on the bottom. It's spelled R-E-I-M-S. But I'm no French expert, so I'll just insert a clip here with that pronunciation for you so I don't embarrass myself. Reims. Now, these are made of solid glass. They're pretty substantial in weight, and they were only 99 cents each. Again, a true mid-century find. They were made in the 1970s. I see pieces like this on Etsy. I see them on Facebook Marketplace all the time on those different Instagram accounts where they sell items, and they're usually pretty steep in price. For a set of 2, you can pay upwards of like $30 to $40, depending on the condition. These were, like I said, no chips, no nicks. There's no melted wax on the inside. They're perfect, and I cannot wait to display these. I'm probably going to place them on my coffee table, maybe my dining table behind me. I'm not sure just yet. Another really incredible piece for the price at only 99 cents. Now, the next couple of items that I found were in the metal department of the store. Guys, look at these Gorham-styled metal baskets. Well, this one's actually, it actually has the Gorham engraving on the bottom of it, but these are made of silver, you guys. Let me just quickly preface that they were tarnished completely. They were completely discolored, and I know that may be part of the charm and appealing to some, but I'm the kind of person who likes to restore and clean these pieces as best I can to incorporate them into my displays. So I did use a silver cleaner on this to polish polish it up. It's in perfect, near perfect condition for being from the 1970s, and it's so beautiful. I mean, look at the detail on this. Look at the lines. I'm likely going to use this as a bread basket for fruit, or maybe just as a decorative bowl. On Cherish's website, it goes for, I want to say, like $70. So I know that this was quite the investment. I found two of them. My initial plan was to sell this one because I know so many of you have been asking me to start selling the items that I sourced, and I intended on doing that with this piece, but I'm not so sure. I really like both of them, and I know it's going to be a little bit harder for me to part with this find than I initially anticipated. So be on the lookout. If I decide to change my mind, it will be likely posted on my Instagram. So I am just going to let you guys know. Follow me on Instagram at beautalksnow, just to be sure that you're in the know, you're updated, and you don't miss out. Now, with that in mind, I did pick up a set of dance teak wood bowls. Again, I purchased these with the intention of reselling them. I likely will. So be on the lookout again, like I said, on my Instagram for any updates that I have there. These do have the maker's mark on them. It does say Dance International Designs Limited, Malaysia. I just thought they were a super beautiful mid-century modern style find. I know that this wood, teak wood, I mean, it's a beautiful golden color. I'm super excited that there was a pair. They're about 5 inches in diameter and I think just shy of 2 inches in height. Now, I probably only use these for decorative purposes, but they can absolutely be used as intended for food. Now, I get a lot of questions about this and I want to just briefly touch on it. The first thing that I do when I get home from Goodwill or a thrift store is remove all of the stickers on these items, and I immediately disinfect them and put them through a bath of soap and hot water. Or if it's a glass object, I'll typically clean it with some sort of glass cleaner. I will use Lysol wipes. You just got to keep in mind that so many of these pieces that are making their way through thrift stores right now, especially with our current situation, they're passing a lot of hands before they reach mine. And I just like to take all necessary precautions to make sure that I'm being safe and bringing items into my home that are ultimately safe for handling. Now, the next item that I found was this beautiful marble wine chiller. This is actually a crate and barrel piece. I saw one of these when I went to CB2 a few months back. It was a little bit different in terms of style, but again, over $30 retail. This piece here was $5.99, and it's so versatile. I mean, this piece has multiple functions that it can serve in my apartment. I'll likely use it as a utensil holder, but you could also use this as a vase or for its intended purpose as a wine chiller, as I said, or even a champagne carafe. I love the black marble. I love the white contrast veining. It's a piece I know I would regret leaving behind, and for the price, it cannot be beat. Now, the final piece that I picked up, you guys are probably gonna roll your eyes and be like, Beau, did you really need to pick up another glass candle holder? And the answer is yes. I picked up this beautiful Rosenthal Studio candle holder. This version, you guys, this is in crystal, so it is a little bit more desirable. And this piece, I was quick to Google it in store. They resell these pieces for upwards of like $110 online. I think that's ridiculous. I picked this piece up for I think it was $1.99. $1.99 or $2.99, so definitely worth the price. It is much larger than the other pair that I got, and I think this one could actually stand alone on like a nightstand or on a tabletop with the tapered candle inside. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this was made by Herta Bergstrom, who was a designer, and she created this piece in the 1970s. It was made in the image of a flower, and just a really cool mid-century style find that I couldn't leave behind because pieces like this rarely make it through my store, so when I find them, I have to snag them up. And because I'm so excited, I have to share another find with you guys that I found this week. I went to HomeGoods in the midst of this outing, and I have been on the lookout for a lampshade, you guys. If you followed me for some time, you'll know that I purchased this beautiful set of marble lampshades from Facebook Marketplace early on in December. And I upcycled those and I revamped them in a video for you all to see. If you haven't watched it just yet, I'll be sure to link it above in the cards. But my dilemma with those lamps is that I found this beautiful white lampshade for, I want to say it was like $16.99 from HomeGoods. But there was only one. It's an 18-inch drum lampshade in this like stark white color. But look what I found on my trip this week, you guys. I'm so excited. I found the matching pair. They match exactly. They're the same exact lampshade. They're both brand new and in perfect condition. So I'm super stoked to get these all squared away on those lamps so that way you guys can see them. I'll probably insert a clip of them here just so you can see them quickly. But This was another piece that I needed to check off before I do my bedroom reveal, and now that this is done, I'm trekking along so that I can get that video to you guys. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, quickly before I go, I do want to say how much fun it's been to bring you all along for these thrift outings these past few weeks, and at a time like this where many of us are taking extra precautions and not really straying too far from home, these trips have been a source of excitement and something worth looking forward to. But anyway, that is it for this week's video, my friends. Be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know which of the items from this haul was your favorite. Hit the thumbs up button to let me know that you enjoyed this outing and liked this video. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and accompany me on this weekly home decor journey. Follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow for more day-to-day posts and inspiration, and be sure to hit that little notification bell so that you won't miss an upcoming video. I hope you all have the best day, and until next time, bye!